Hey there, Dr. Dave with Utah State University Extension. Today's 2-minute tip is actually a couple of tips. The first one, it dates back to when I was a student at Auburn University. I was getting my PhD and my birthday was coming up, and so I asked my parents, I said, the only thing I really want from each of you is for each of them to write a letter to me as if it was the last words, the last letter they would ever write to me. And that's what they did. And I remember them mailing the letters to me and receiving those letters and opening them up and being able to really see what my parents would have me do, what their goals, what they would want me to know and to always remember. And so I treasure those letters. Both my parents are still living, but still I treasure those letters. And so I mentioned that because I was mentioning this tip elsewhere with a different audience several months ago. And then just about a week and a half ago, I had someone email me and he said, hey, remember that you gave that challenge to encourage your parents to write you a letter as if it was their last letter. And he did that. And then, he didn't know then, but his dad now recently passed away. And so he wrote me to thank me for inviting him really to ask his parents to give that tip. And so I invite you, if your parents are still living, ask them to write you a letter as if it's the last letter that they would ever write you. Now, not an email. It's got to be a handwritten letter that you can have and you can hold on to. The second tip is somewhat related, and that is write your parents a letter of gratitude. Just spend a few minutes thinking about your life and the things that you would want them to remember. So again, a handwritten letter. Write your parents a letter expressing your gratitude to them. So that's my 2-minute tip today. I hope that you'll do it. I invite you to do it. But that's all for now. I'm Dr. Dave with Utah State, sharing tips to make life great.